And then those were events we were able to do like pre-COVID, but some events we did last semester that were all virtual were a leak code with ACM, where we went through some interview prep and answered some leak code questions. We also had projects at IIT last semester where there was a group of students working on a Flutter app. And then I think we're also going to have projects this semester. So if you guys are interested in a project, reach out to us if you want to be a leader or if you just want to participate in one.
Yeah. So one thing
You
to
can go to
mention
the
about
next.
one thing to mention about projects at IIT is so like here you can see the demo on the bottom right picture is the demo that we did at the end of the year, and we had some cool people attend. So like for the app, we used I don't know if you guys heard of Flutter, but we use Flutter and we use Block for the state management system. And Felix, the creator of like the Block package, actually came to the demo, so that was really cool.
So these are some of the events that we're planning for this semester. I don't know if you guys were around for the weekly fireside chats last semester, but those are basically just chats where we bring in a speaker to talk about any topic in computer science and we just discuss. We also plan to do bi-weekly leak code events. So again, where we just practice our coding and problem solving, so you guys can better prepare for those tech interviews. We also plan to do monthly CS professional speaker sessions, monthly group study sessions, a code golf tournament, another project gallery, and we plan to go to 3 to 5 hackathons. So if you guys want to maybe like click on that link, or I guess if you guys could talk about, yeah.
Yeah. So one thing we want to do is kind of gauge the general availability of our members, and one thing we were thinking about doing is just sending out a want to meet link. So I think we could take like 5 minutes, if that's all right with everyone, to just fill out when people are available. So I'm gonna paste it in the chat, so you can click on it.
Oh, I already posted it in the chat.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah. So
Tommy already posted in the chat. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So I think we could take like maybe 2 3 minutes just to let everyone just like fill out when they can meet, so we could just get a general availability of when people are free for events.
And if you guys have any more questions or want any more details on any of these events, you can just ask and we can elaborate more on what they would entail.
Yeah, so this semester we really switched our entire platform to Discord. So many people are on Discord and it's easier to communicate. So most of our communication there would be happening to Discord. So you guys can check in regularly, see what's up, see what people are doing. So keep your Discord open.
For the Discord, um, we do have a link for that. That's gonna be in the last slide. So you'll be able to see that. Oh yeah, thanks, my lad. That makes sense. Cool. Okay, so I think we could keep going now.
Yes. So I did mention that we did do some virtual events last semester, and all those virtual events were recorded and uploaded to our YouTube channel, which you guys can follow this link to subscribe. And we plan to record all of our virtual events this semester and upload them to the YouTube channel. So if you guys ever miss an event, you can always just go to the YouTube channel and rewatch it, and then reach out with any questions you have.
Cool.
Yeah, so like we mentioned earlier, we have a Discord server this semester, which is brand new. We've moved our communications from Slack over to Discord because it's more convenient for most students to be using Discord. And so this will serve as like our main like mode of communication with you guys. It's where we will post like important ACM updates. It's also where you can also interact with other ACM members. You could share your projects. For example, like one of the events that we have is project gallery. So this will be one of the places where you guys can like share your projects throughout the semester. During like hackathon season, like whenever there's a hackathon coming up, you guys can like form teams in our Discord server. So you could like post like what languages or stacks you're good at, and then like you could interact with other members and try to find like other people who have like similar skill sets, and you can form a team. We'll also be having study sessions, like I think about monthly on there, and also just general homework help. Like you can post whenever you need help with like any sort of class or homework or project or anything. And then also a huge focus that we have on our Discord is professional development. So we'll also be having like networking channels. So like you could like post your LinkedIn and connect with other people. We have like a resume review system. The details are still kind of being fleshed out, but generally how it will work is you could like post your resume and then other people could review it. And then we'll also have like mock interviews. So you could like schedule a mock interview with someone else and then have it on our channel.
Yeah, so the whole idea is to form a community of computer science students, and so we can share between ourselves whatever problems we faced during our entire career through computer science. So another platform we found was Gather.town. So it's sort of this mini 8-bit RPG sort of looking web app. So basically, you guys can check it out right now. So it's pretty cool where you have your characters and you go to certain rooms, and these rooms are dedicated to certain stuff, anything you guys want to do. So what we're planning to do is have our weekly fireside chat and our lead code thing on this. So that way, it's not only just pretty blank video calls or just a voice call. You can actually move around, explore other things on this platform, and there are a bunch of games too, the mini games and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we're going to try implementing this with ACM this time, just so that we can get more close to our members, especially due to COVID and everything. We're so distant and apart right now that video calls and just regular calls are kind of boring right now. So this is something we're looking at too. Yeah, so we can also have our study sessions there. The whole thing about the study session is so that there are people who are the lower class can be helped by people in the higher class. You can get tips or like which professors to take and stuff like that. So we got a lot of things planned. So yeah, I think that's about it, right? Right, Prince?
Yeah. So I guess first before so one thing we were thinking was just going to gather.town now and just whoever wants to go in there and like hang out with us, we could go in there and like play around. But first, before we move there, does anyone have any questions or anything else? And one thing to expect, I guess, is once we like finalize the events and the meeting times, we'll send out a Google Calendar, so you could just add it to your calendar and then be aware of any upcoming events. But yeah, does anyone have any questions before we move?
Also, do not forget to join the Discord because that's where you're going to hear about all of our future events.
Cool. So yeah, so if no one has any questions, just be on the lookout for our calendar for our ACM events. And yeah, so whoever wants to join us on gather.town, we'll be on there. Thanks for coming to our event.
Yes, thank you all for coming.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks. See you guys.